Hello Embers! Welcome to the channel, Final Flame here, and today we are on Daily Dehya number 7, which means we have officially made it 1 week. And that means Dehya is now 36 days away. I think there's like one extra day on top of that, 42 days total, but yeah, 36 days away from Dehya officially being out. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. And as always, I will be providing non-stop Dehya content every day until her eventual release. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I want to thank everybody who's been subbing to the channel to help the channel reach 3,000 subscribers and form our corpse of 3,000. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about Dehya's VAs, and I'm going to be real. I might end up butchering some of the names. So all that I ask is you guys, instead of, ripping me a new one for it, help me out in the comments if I say any of the names wrong, because I want to try and get the pronunciation right, especially since I actually have a follow-up video that will still involve Dehya's VAs. So it would be really, really nice to be able to say their names properly. So I'll make sure to practice. So down below in the comments, if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate you. But without any further ado, let's get straight into it. And we're going to start off with, a little nationalist pride. Dehya's Chinese VA, Chen Yu. So, Chen Yu is Dehya's Chinese VA. And actually, she has some pretty good works under her belt. So, two really cool ones that I really want to mention for this are actually the fact that she has a voice in, what's its name? Tower Fantasy. So she voices Lan, who was actually a new fire character that was introduced to the game on the Chinese server side, I think semi-recently, or maybe she was just recently announced, I'm not sure, but she's coming, or she's out. And Lan is also a fire character for Tower Fantasy. So, the fans of Tower Fantasy probably know who Lan is. And yeah, it's actually pretty cool that she's doing stuff for, not only Genshin, but Tower Fantasy, and she's still doing the same element. Now, there's another thing that she did, which is actually Soldier number 11 for Zenless Zone Zero. So that was cool too. I was actually really, really impressed that she had like those two roles going into 2022. And I'm actually not sure, but I think she might also be like an actual like actress in like, real life roles as well. I saw some pictures of, it seemed like her in promotionals. I wasn't sure if it was 100% her. It's really hard for me to look up this stuff, but yeah. So she might not be doing just VA work, but she's done stuff in Cyberpunk 2077, Omnioji, a bunch of different cool things. So yeah, Dehya's Chinese VA Chen Yu looks like she has quite a few good roles under her belt. So now, moving on. The Korean VA for Dehya, Hyeon-Sim Kim. So, Kim has actually quite a few roles as well. The one that is truly most notable to me personally are her roles as Kagura for Gintama, and as well as Jack for Mare. Now, Mare is like an old show. old. But she was Jack for that series. And Kagura from Gintama, you already know. Kagura, one of the main characters with Gintoki, great character. That's really cool that she got to voice the Korean side of that. And apparently she did some movies too for like she was Rough Nut apparently for How to Train Your Dragon, and 3 Below Zero she was Aja. I don't know how many people watch 3 Below Zero. I've watched it. It's on Netflix. If you give it a try, might be a fun watch. Up to you. But yeah, those are just some quick things that she's done. There's some other stuff. She's been in Bleach. She was Jinta, who's like the redheaded boy with the bat that was working under, I think it was like Urahara. So yeah, some really quick stuff, and she's done some good stuff here. So now, as for the Japanese VA for Dehya, Fukuhara Ayaka. So the thing is this, I don't really know her for any of her main role stuff. I know her mostly for her supporting role stuff, such as Sayaka from Kakegurui, as well as Chika from Princess Connect. I also know her as Bismarck from Azure Lane, And finally, oh, actually, I do know her for one of her main roles that I love. But that's because I play Grand Blue Fantasy, which is Greya from Mineria Friends. And then she's also Lou from Trinity 7. So she's honestly done quite a few good works. I personally really don't know her for many of her other main roles, but I mean, going through this list, I imagine some of you guys know who she is. Shibuya Rin from Idolmaster or Cinderella Girls. So, yeah, I guess the people who know. I'm not like super well versed in like the VAs of different series and everything, especially Japanese VAs. Like, I love anime, but I've never really been one to like really keep up with the VAs. So maybe I'm just some uncultured person, but it is what it is. But she has a lot of works under her belt. Honestly, it seems like she might be the most decorated out of the VAs, but that's kind of hard to judge, especially since I don't think I've properly researched the other two before her, so tough to judge. But I know a lot of people will know who she is. I know, you know how the Genshin fans are. Anyway, but yeah, the Japanese VA, Ayaka Fukuhara, done amazing work. Finally, the English VA for Genshin Impact, Amber May. So Amber, surprisingly, I don't think she's done like any like big crazy role, but she has played like Brooklyn Barbie for like Barbie in the Big City. She was in Komi-san Can't Communicate. She was the narrator apparently, and she's done quite a few other things. Nothing really that I've noticed. Apparently she was She-Ra for Death Battles. I never even watched that Death Battle, but maybe I should go watch it. That one actually sounds pretty dope. But yeah, I don't really know much of what she's done. But at the end of the day, I'm not really here to like, judge these VAs on what I know them for, because there's too much media out there for me to know what they've done, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just wanted to introduce you to all of Dehya's different VAs. Personally, I am well versed in listening to Amber May because I play the game in English. So I'm looking forward to more of her work as Dehya once the character is actually released. I feel like she's done a very, very good job as Dehya. I have not personally listened to the other Dehya's yet, but I will have a video covering the other voices, giving them a listen, and, rating them, against each other a bit. At the end of the day, though, I do respect all of them for doing such an amazing job on the character, no matter what language they've been in. I've heard like snippets, but not much. But yeah, again, Dehya's VAs. Chinese VA, Chen Yu. Korean VA, Hyeon-Sim Kim. Japanese VA, Fukuhara Ayaka. And finally, English VA, Amber May. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the daily Dehya videos and greatly appreciate the people who have been watching them so far. And, we finally hit a week. Anyway, remember, Embers, to keep burning bright. If you ended up enjoying the video, drop a like. And if you want to see more daily Dehya content until she's released and, join the hype train, hit the sub button so you can, get it in your notifications. Other than that, remember, as always, just keep doing what you got to do. Live life to the fullest. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful New Year, Lantern Rite, Chinese New Year, whatever it is that you want to call it. Just, be awesome. Keep being awesome. All right. And until next time, I'll see you in another video. Latom.
I stay cooking in the stove like I'm Jean Late. Get too close, I put that flame on you like who town mates. Try to run, you won't get far. My gun, you got sniper aim. One day when we find our sibling, we'll see brighter days. Yeah, wishing for brighter days. Wishing for finer things. Like a 5-star name. Yeah, I'm addicted to pain. Keep on wishing the game. Bitch, I want everything.